Alright, so you're thinking about making something like sloppy joes or something with ground beef. You know, ground beef, especially if you get this cheap stuff that's 73% lean, 27% fat. You know you got to drain that fat at some point. And that fat, you do not want to dump it down your sink. It will clog your sinks up. It'll clog your toilets up. It'll clog pipes. Do not dump it down your sink. But you don't want to just dump it out in your yard either. It's nasty. And of course, like in my case, I've got a fenced-in yard, and I'm sure there's a nasty spot I could just dump it. But the problem is, I got a little dog. He smells that. He goes after it, and he will get sick eating that stuff. He almost wants to regurgitate. It's nasty. Then he's got that in your house. You don't want that. So, how do you get rid of it? What do you do with that stuff? Well, there's a lot of things you can do with it, I reckon. You can take it and dump it in with your oils for your cars that you're getting ready to, if you're doing an oil change, get rid of it that way. But who wants to hold on to it long enough to the next oil change? Not me. So, what I've done, and I've done this before, but I haven't done it as good as I would like to. I need to do this a little differently. When you get done with your straining of the meat, there's this liquid and fat buildup inside there. If you let it harden, you'll notice that it gets the two layers. You got that water layer, and you got the lard layer. That lard layer is a pretty good layer to have. Unfortunately, that's what you want to get rid of. But if you let it stay on the stove for another, I don't know, 15 minutes on a medium heat, you can probably get most of that moisture out. May have to let it go a little higher, a little longer. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. You can always skim it. But here's what I've done. It's simply a paper towel. I soaked it in the lard part of it, rolled it up, a little thin strip of paper towel, nothing too major. After I made like a spiraling cord of it, I dipped the tip of it all the way to the bottom of a glass bowl. When I say glass, it's one of those pyro bowls. They're safe for your flames, and it's for your oven, your microwave, that kind of thing. And you can just light it. Let it burn itself away like a candle. Now this little flame has been burning for almost 20 minutes straight. It will probably have problems from time to time because see all the brown streaks there, that's your water buildup. See the water down at the bottom there? That water is not probably going to burn real well. But that lard, the white, will definitely burn. It's a fuel. It's a natural fuel within the meat. You can use it to burn. It will just keep burning as long as it's got paper towel to burn. It just sucks it up like a wick. Now I tried using a skinny wick and I could not get it to work, but of course the lard wasn't liquidized yet. I probably should have soaked it in liquid first. But anyway, this little flame is a little bit bigger than a lighter, most lighters I think. You could probably set a small little something over top of this, a rack, and put a tiny pot of something on there and almost cook off of it. But you could recycle it and use it like that, or you can just burn it and get rid of it because you don't want to dump it down your sink. But I thought I would share this because I figure, you know what, I've done this before and I know I can do more with it. But I thought somebody out there want to get creative and start recycling this stuff that deals with a lot of hamburger. So there's something to think about. Good luck.